Livanna, I just came to tell about true friends. We all have true friends. I also have true friends, not many, just a few, but they are precious. I think we should give thanks to God to have true friends in our life, isn't it? They help us to build our life, to improve our life. They are with us in our ups and downs, isn't it? You know, whenever we have a problem or we have a health issue, anything like that, we don't go and tell everybody because we know that not everybody understands us, isn't it? And that's quite okay. Quite okay. Don't try to impress everyone, you know, because whatever you do, some people will never like you. I have seen in my life, even if you do something good, they will not like you. They will hate you and they will spread rumors about you. So that's okay. Don't be worried of such people and don't go after people. Those who don't want us, just why should we need them? Try to understand that we are not some Masiha or some God to go after people like this. It reduces our value. A lot of value is reduced. We should be good. I'm not telling that. We should be good. We should help people. That is very important. But that doesn't mean we should reduce our value. You know, many people are there who are least bothered about us. They may be people who we know. If you relate to if you relate to such things, please tell me. Don't be worried about that because we think what in the initial stages, what I thought was that in my 20s, I thought everybody is my friend. We were taught like that, isn't it? My mother used to say, you should love everybody, you should help everybody, you should respect everybody. So, golden rules, and they are golden rules. I will not tell they are not. But, practically speaking, in today's world, people are not so good. I'm telling you, not everyone, few are not good. Some people you help them, you support them, you're always with them, but don't expect them to be with you. I have faced this in my life and I feel so shocked. It's not because you are bad, it's not because you lack something, it is because they have some insecurities that they behave like that to you. So please don't believe everybody, especially in today's world, because some people think that they are in the office and they are colleagues can never be true friends because always there is hidden competition in. Hi, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. From where you are seeing my live, can you please come in and tell me? So I was just telling that some people say that I have a good friend, she or she is working with me. Please, among colleagues, there is always a hidden jealousy and always a hidden enemy behind it. Always a hidden competition. So wherever you are going to work, focus on what you're doing, get your salary, just move out. Don't think that your office, your corporate, or your boss, or your colleagues, or your family, they will they will treat you as a family and they will tell you we are all family because they want you to keep it in that firm for their own benefits. This is what is going on. Corporate world is of no one. किसी का माँ बाप नहीं है. Corporate world किसी का नहीं होता है. So don't be in a false stigma that my colleague is my friend. I'm not telling about everybody, but normally it is not so. As soon as you quit your job and you get another job, these colleagues, very few will hardly contact you also. I'm telling you, because nowadays everybody just wants their own benefits. You may have seen this world is transformed into very selfish and very self-centered world. As you can see, the war now, it's none of our business, but then also sometimes I think what Trump is doing actually. Huh? There's no need to attack Iran, isn't it? But he does it. Everybody has an ego. And because of that, so many are suffering. And we hope that this war ends very fast, because what we think, that some people think that this is not affecting me. No, don't think like that. We should never think like that, because we are humans and we should feel others' feelings. Then only we can be beneficial to the society and in our life also. Hi, hello, Sagar, na? Hello, brother. Welcome to my channel. So nice to see you. Did you have your breakfast? So I was telling that everybody, those who you talk, are not your friends. There are very few people whom we can tell that they are our friends, isn't it? Others are acquaintance, because you know them, you smile at them. Oh, hello, hi, good morning, how are you? Old's new. How are you? Hope you're fine. Did you have your breakfast? Can you please tell me what breakfast you had? I was just telling, maybe you may be knowing that हमें कैसा लगता है, we feel that whom we are talking, like in the school days, we used to feel like that, ना? कि हम किसी से भी बात कर रहे, whom we are talking to, they are all our friends. But please, this is not that way. The world doesn't go that way. If you're working, especially because I have gone through it, if you're working, focus on your job, increase your skills, try to improve and get the money. Focus on, don't talk too much in where you are working, because कहते हैं ना, there are ears, the walls also has ears. So what you are just whispering, it reaches to the boss and it becomes against you. So such type of people are there. In my life also, some people we don't even believe. We just said in a casual way, and they put masala in what we have said, and they deliver it to the boss or the higher authorities, and our name is in the bad list, and they benefit from that, and they smile when we are in front of them. These people smile at us, ask how we are, and falsely they will, if we have some problem, they will say, oh, we are so sorry for that. Actually they are happy for that, isn't it? So be very careful, my dear friends. I know that you know, but then also we sometimes become careless about this. We know everything, that we should not believe, and please, don't believe people blindly, especially in case of money. Because money, we earn it very hard. It's not so easy. To earn money, we have to work very, very hard. And I think, friends, you all know that. So even if it is a relative, friend, anything, think 10 times before handling with money, because you don't know where this dhoka will come, or who can really betray you, isn't it? So many people I know, they have lost so much money. They have gone through sentiments. Oh, he's my brother, he's my cousin. I'm not telling here, please, dears, that you should not help anybody. But what happens in sentiments, we think that, oh, she's my cousin or she's my friend, and these people will never pay back your money. And yes, you can give money if you are giving, not to, no, you don't expect it to, that they will return that money. Then it's okay. That much money you can give. But more than that, please don't be filled with emotions and sentiments, because people are very nice nowadays to butter polish any person to get their benefits or their work to be done. This is very common nowadays. And those, I will tell you, please, if you have a sister, if you have a mother, if you have a daughter, you know, you just encourage them to be strong. You make them independent. Let them earn their own money. Let them study. Let them work hard. And tell them, don't go into this foolish matter of loving somebody, because this love, earlier the love was pure. Now more lust is in that love. And everybody knows that, isn't it? So what we have to tell that, no, I'm not telling that everybody is like that. No, never. There are good people, and there are very good people in this life. But please teach your children to be strong in their emotions. Only we parents can teach them, isn't it? Others, if we don't morally teach them, correct them, if we are not after our children, what happens is this world, there are so many wolves, so many world that can really, you know, they can teach a different thing to our students. As a teacher, I'm telling, or to your children. And what happens? That our children are lost. So many children have become drug addicts, alcohol addicts, sex addicts, and so much they have lost. So many talented children have lost their future. They are in depression. Nowadays, we can see suicidal cases are so much. So many talented children. We feel hurt about it. So let's try to build our new generation in a more practical way, because life is different, totally different from the school, from the college. It's totally different, because when we go and work somewhere, we understand what this world is, and we understand that there are good people, but they are very few, but more people are selfish and self-centered. You just see, if you are beneficial to them, if you're working in that firm, till then they will talk to you, they will call you, and you will see, oh, this is a very good friend. As soon as you leave that job, you see, 1 year they will talk. Others, they are hardly, even if you call, they are busy. They will not take your call, or they will just put a small message and tell you, we are busy, we can't talk. Why? Because now you're not in that firm, you're not working with them, so you're not beneficial for them. And this is the ground reality of today. So, why be so sentimental and emotional towards the people who are working with you? I'm not telling that you have to be against that. I'm telling you to have a balanced attitude with such people. They are colleagues, they are there to work with you. And hidden competition is always there. Hidden jealousy is always there. If you don't believe me, you just give a chance for them to be jealous of you. Then you will see how much jealous these people are. Some people, not everybody. I always repeated this because so many people lost their focus, they lost the interest in living because of people who betray them and they leave them. And you know what happens, some people are so emotional, they love with their all the heart, they think that all the people in this world are like them. That is the greatest mistake, my dear friends, we do in this world. It is not like that. The whole world is not ours. And the people with whom we are talking to, anybody, they are not ours. They have their own independent thinking, they have their own attitude, their own dreams, and some are very, very selfish, and they will only talk to you when you are beneficial to them. The moment you are not beneficial to them, if they see that you cannot do anything for them, they will be least bothered if you live or if you die. I have seen sometimes when I'm not socially, I'm not in the social media, or I'm not posting anything, or I'm not seen for a few times. One or two people call me and tell me what happened. Others, they're least bothered. I'm not complaining here, dear friends. I'm not complaining anybody. But what I'm telling is, many people are least bothered whether the other person is good or not. Sometimes, when people say about love, like in our religion, it's very important. Two things God has said, maybe you may have heard about it, is to love your neighbors as yourself, and to love your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. It is like that. Whenever I go through these or hear this sentence, I just ponder whether sometimes, I'm again telling you, I'm not complaining about anything, I'm just putting a point, whether we really do that, or it's just to read it and to preach about it. I have hardly seen, I'm telling you, hardly seen someone really loving their other person in with everything. Uh, they go to the temple or church or mosque, everything, because They need something. There also a need is there. I also may be going for that. But sometimes what happens when we have a deep connection with some person, what I'm telling you, deep love towards a person, you know, deep love towards God, then we don't want any expectation. Like I, for example, I will tell love of our parents, isn't it? They don't have any expectation from us. Some people have good lovers also, and it's very good. If you, I think the love word God knew, love is very very precious for human beings. It's very important for human beings to grow emotionally, intellectually, financially. This love is very important. So God loved us before we loved Him, isn't it? And He says, you yourself, what you have to do. The greatest commandment in my religion. You may have many beautiful things. I have read Bhagavad Gita. I love to read holy books of all religion, because then we come to know, we come to be matured, because we come to know to respect other religion, isn't it? So in my religion, one thing, what is commonly, or the greatest commandment is love your neighbor as yourself, and love God with all your heart, soul and mind. So God knew that this love is very important. And one thing I always just ponder in my mind is that we actually, if we obey this, the commandment as it is, this world would have become a heaven, isn't it? Because God knows the importance and that power of love. And love is like that. Ask someone who is in love. Many of you who are listening to me or will listen to me afterwards, they just ask, or if you have been in love with anybody, love is so beautiful. It should be in the pure sense. It's the most beautiful thing in this world. I have seen some of our friends in love and they married the person they loved in colleges. When they were in college, they have bloomed like anything. They have succeeded in life like anything. They have studied higher, they have gained good jobs, they are in a better position, they are physically, emotionally, financially stronger. Why? Because this love is the most strongest thing is in the world, if it is in the pure sense. So God knew the importance of this love. That's why He told, isn't it? Love one another and love God. Loving one another is very important, because it is very important for our health, e- emotional health, I'm repeating, physical health, and mental health. So, if you have ever loved somebody, you will know the power of love. Love will change you like anything. This is the most beautiful thing in this world. When you feel that you are loved by someone, isn't it? Am I wrong? Please comment and tell me. When you feel that you are loved by someone, that is the most strongest, most purest, if it is in the form, and most beautiful thing in this world. And same thing, opposite. When somebody hates you, disrespects you, doesn't care about you, uh, and doesn't even mind you, that that feeling what we get, that rejection, or we are not important to them, and we feel in front of us they're talking hours and hours with others. I'm not telling about romantic love, the common thing we see in this world. It hurts us. And when somebody make fun of us, when somebody doesn't include us, we feel so it's a feeling that hurts us like anything, isn't it? It's also very strong when somebody hates us, when we understand that somebody is not including us, and that's so powerful, that thing, isn't it? We feel so bad about this. So both have powers. One has a positive power to heal us, to improve us, to it helps us to follow our dreams, to be motivated. That is love. And hate and disrespect, it also has power, great power, but that is negative power. Negative power to hurt us, to be it takes into depression, to suicidal thoughts, and we are totally totally broken by some people's behavior. I will just tell you an example, like some examples, like when a new wedded girl, she enters a house, newly wedded bride. Now, when she enters a house, she is very new to everything, isn't it? Very new to that family. And she is leaving her parents, her friends, the things which was very common to her, she's leaving that, and she's coming to a new family. If in that family, you know, nobody understands her, they all try to disrespect her. They all try that as soon as she comes, she should adjust with all the things they are doing. I think that's wrong. You know, when we get married, we may be 23, 21, any age, and our our mother-in-law is double or more than the age of us. So I think a mother-in-law should never expect to have that much efficiency in the woman who is coming, because she's too smaller than you. So, but that expectation, they they create that, they want that, they have that expectation that the girl who is coming should be well efficient with all the work. She should work outside also, she should work inside also, she should never rest. This is there, I have experienced it. And when I tell this to somebody, they don't believe it, but it's very hard. No girl comes to your house to break your house. But if you have a stranger's attitude, if you don't love her as your own daughter, if you don't love her as your own sister, then, and plus if your husband is very afraid of your mother-in-law and sister-in-law, and if this pattern continues, it's very difficult to live with such people. It's not that she hates anybody. She doesn't hate anybody. That poor girl doesn't hate. See, it can be vice versa also. Some daughter-in-laws are not so good. Somewhere the daughter-in-laws are not good. Somewhere the mother-in-laws and sister-in-law are not good. In many cases, what happened? Some people are coated with sugar-coating words. Nobody understands them. People think that all are very good, but it is not like that. Some people, those who are very, very expert in sugar coating words, they will be very good to outsiders. Even their relatives also, they may be very good. They will treat others very good. But to their own daughter-in-law, they may not be so much. I'm not complaining about anything. This is the truth. To their own daughter-in-law, they will never say a good word to her. And some of the daughter-in-laws have told me that they feel that they are insulted in their own houses, in-laws' house, when they are with their in-laws, insulted. They are always scolded, no value they have. And they say it's better, it's like our values like a dustbin. When they have to dump their feelings, when they are angry, they will shout at you. When they are upset, they will shout at you, insult you, belittle you, and speak ill about you to others. But to others, such people are very good. So those who are a lot of sugar-coated words, those who use, don't believe that they are good. They may be good to others because they want some benefit from others. But to their own daughter-in-law, they may never be good. And they will be just the opposite what they are uh, showing to others. Because why they show like this? Because they want to go to their home, or sometimes they will be staying there. So they others, if they are bad like that, they will not welcome to their home. So they have to keep that relation. And with the daughter-in-law, they think what this girl can do. She is alone, she is coming, and she cannot do anything. But don't forget that she is your daughter-in-law. And your daughter is not going to run and come to you when you have any problem. Only your daughter-in-laws will be there. This the mother-in-law forgets. Please don't do. Please don't harm your own daughter-in-law. It's she is your son's wife. Love her as you love your son. Then see, your daughter-in-law will do anything for you. But the poor fellow, when she comes, you insult her, you scold her unnecessarily, you belittle her, you want your daughter-in-law to be perfect like you. You are already in your 70s and 60s and 70s, so you will be perfect, no doubt. So how can you expect your daughter-in-law who is in 20s to be perfect as you? It can never do. Please don't think that I'm complaining. I am just telling those who are going through all these things. So don't be fooled by all these things. And never try to complain to your husband about their father, mother, or anything, because he will never listen. And that is like that. Blood is stronger than any other relation. You are just tied up to your husband. You don't have a blood relation with your husband, isn't it? So never expect, if you tell your husband, he may be very nice, but he will never expect, never, he may even, he will not accept that his father and mother and sister are like that. He will only say, so what? If they have said, you just forgive. It's very easy to think or to ask someone to forgive someone, but when it happens to ourselves, we know how much it is difficult. But I will tell you, we should forgive, because not because that person we have become a saint, or we have forgotten everything. We should forgive for ourselves only, because if you don't forgive, what happens is we become sick, we become irritated, we become tensed, our blood pressure increases, sugar level increases, heart rate increases. So it's going to hurt us. So why to keep such hatred against people who will never change? Pray for them, that is better. And never ever expect that they will change and become good. No. Some people, they are born snake and they will die as a snake. I'm telling you. Don't expect a snake to become something good. How can a snake become good? Snake will always be snake. If a snake himself, if he thinks that I want to change, I will not bite anything, that is a totally different story that can never happen, dears. So never expect unnatural miracles to happen in your world, in your life. If you cannot handle something, leave it. Tell that you cannot do something, leave it. Don't go after it running. Someone is hurting you, someone is disrespecting, don't go after them explaining that no, I didn't mean that, I didn't. No, nobody wants to listen. Nowadays nobody has time. They have time for their own things. They have time for their own things that is beneficial to them. They have time for people who will be supporting them or who will be helpful in the future or any time in their life. But if they think that you are not helpful to them, they will not even be bothered if you are dying or living. This is the reality of today. Don't live in illusions, please. Don't expect anybody to change. Nobody changes. A devil is always a devil, and a good person is a good person. There can be 10%, 20% here and other change, but not a permanent change. So, if you know somebody who is behaving like this, is cunning, manipulator, toxic, or always disrespecting you, not valuing you, just move out slowly from their life. That is far better. Keep a distance, because peace is more important. Peace is more important. You cannot explain them that no, this is the way. You cannot sit with them and talk that, listen, you, what you did was wrong, and what I did, because I did like this. Nobody is going to listen to you, my dears. Don't over explain yourself, and they will only disrespect you. I have seen in this my life, and I have moved forward in this life. If you have got hard people, toxic people in your workplace, in your life, accept that these people are like this. Don't ever try to change them in your dreams also. Pray for them and leave them. And if you feel you have to live with such toxic people, like that sometimes happen, they cannot move to another house, then avoid talking or avoid communication as much as you can. Just smile, just leave, because nobody changes in this world. And for communication, it is very important that our vibes should match. There's no need to complain about anybody, because what happens, sometimes our vibes don't match. I think you understand what I'm saying. When our vibes don't match, it's very difficult to have a positive communication. You know, um, how the vibes match, like we have same type of hobbies, same types of thinking towards some matter, or same type of uh, faith, or something like that. Here also there is exceptional, like some people are matured, then there will be an understanding. But just think, if you're talking with a person who is not matured, so every time when you say something, uh, he will feel that his ego is hurted. Then it's very difficult to continue communication. Communication becomes positive only when we understand the aspect of why he is talking, or why the particular person is talking like that. Then communication becomes very easy. But if the other person is not matured and you try to explain to him something, it will hurt his or her ego, and there will be more clashes, more fighting, or hurt feeling than some agreement between you will happen. So, first try whether while talking only we understand whether the other person is our vibe or not. And if they are not, it's okay. So, just smile, whatever they are talking, just smile and leave it, because that only is practical, nothing else. And some people, their vibe matches, then you can have a very beautiful communication. I have seen in my life also, in others' life also, some people you can talk for hours, isn't it? Hours and hours you can talk on any subject, and there will never be any clashes, because that person is far mature than our thinking. So he will understand your perspective of talking, and it will not affect his or her ego. But some people, you start talking and there is clashes, and it hurts. It's because that person's ego is hurt. So when you have to take a decision, it's very important that if that person is not matured, we become matured about that, and there should be a common solution about it. So people are of different kinds. That only I want to know. We feel that everybody is like us, then that is a total wrong thing that we are thinking. Everybody is not like us, and we should not expect also. I'm not telling we are good or they are good, not that. As general thing I'm talking. Everybody is not good, and everybody is not bad also. There are good and bad people in this world. Selfish people, self centered people are there, cunning people are there, manipulators are there, toxic people are there. There are people who play politics for their own benefits, and there are good people, empathetic people, kind people, helping people. Very, very good people are also there. So we should identify who they are. Don't blindly believe anybody who is talking very sugar coated words. Many people do that for their own benefits. And remember one thing, whatever we do, good or bad, that comes back to us. So, whatever deed we are doing, be very careful, because someone up there, we call it God, Father, isn't it? Or whatever name we are calling, He watches us. He watches us, and we get according to that. Not, I will tell you how the prayers are granted. What I have experienced in my life, that prayers are not granted by just praying continuously. Praying is important. It's not, our prayers are not granted only by fasting. Our prayers are not granted only by abstaining some foods. Our prayers are not granted by running from one miracle place to another and doing all the rituals. It's not like that. Prayers are granted very simply, they are granted to us, and this is not a secret, but very small things that we don't even think about. Prayers are granted when our hearts are pure, when we repent, we are sorrowful for our sins, we repent, when we are kind, when we are unconditionally love others, love God and others also. We help them, we give, all things are like humanly, very simple things. We should be pure in our heart. And when we are pure in our heart and we are helping others without any propaganda, what happens? Automatically, the universe, automatically, God sees that our things should be going smoothly. You just experience in your life. Don't do it just for getting something. It should come out naturally. When a person is really genuine, when a person is really natural, when a person really wants to help others, God sees that in each and everything that person, um, life goes on smoothly. When that person is good, God also sees that his life should be smooth. And without our knowing, my dear friends, our all things are will happen in the right time, and in very smoothly everything happens to such people. But you see, cunning people, toxic people, they may be succeeding in the beginning, but afterwards they go through so much pain, they go through so much tragic things in their life because the heart is cunning. There is no empathy, sympathy, kindness, or true feelings for anybody, neither God, neither people. God hates such kind of people, those who hurt others, insult others, spread gossip about others, try to harm others. These are inhuman attitude towards our fellow human beings, isn't it? Nobody likes it, and such people think that they are doing something cunning. Some people, take others' money illegally. They take, or they they try to take their other people's right, and they feel very proud they have done very great thing. But initially what happens, they will not be able to be happy or peaceful in their life. So many ups and downs go through. I'm not telling that ups and downs doesn't come in people who are good, not like that, but generally speaking. My father used to say one thing. He says, if you see, there's a choll in Malayalam, പാപിയെ പന പോലെ വളർത്തുന്നു, means as God, you know God brings up a man, like pana is, what is pana, like that, very prosperous he becomes, but afterwards everything goes down, and that person doesn't understand, the family member doesn't understand how so much losses are happening. Automatically in everything he finds loss, and their family members doesn't understand what's happening like this, because it may not be what he has done now, but what he have done years before. So the result comes afterwards. So if you think that you have done anything wrong to an innocent person, or hurt that person, you have accumulated their wealth illegally, or made them, broken their hearts, anything like that, if you have done to an innocent person, insulted them, so be very careful that you may be happy now, but a time will come when this karma will return to you. So it is very, very, very important that we should be behaving like a human being. Nowadays, every place money talks, isn't it? Money is the main god. Every I'm not telling that money is not important. Money is important, but money is not God. Money should be under you. It should not rule you. When money is under you, you are normal, you behave human, you are empathetic, sympathetic, you are kind, you are in your control, you have your mind is into control. But when money rules you, the scenario is just the opposite. The whole thing becomes opposite. When money controls you, you don't know how to, what to do, when to do, how to do, and it will ruin your life like anything. So don't allow money to control you, but we should control money. That is very important. Never ever in your life you allow money to control you. You may have seen, I have seen in our lives, many people, money is controlling them. What do you mean by money controlling? Because they have no focus on themselves. They can't control. Their mind is not under their control. So they become very proud. They go into, they feel that they can buy any kind of happiness through money. It can be sex, it can be women, it can be pleasure, it can be anything, hurting others, taking the benefits of this wrong kind of politicians, giving bribe, getting bribe, everything. So what happens? There is a limit to everything, है ना. घड़ा भरने भरने तक इंतज़ार करता है ईश्वर. It is said like that, ना. Hi, hello, how are you? Oh, thank you, brother, for coming and supporting me. ഞാനിവിടെ ഇല്ലേ, ഞാൻ പറയുമായിരുന്നു, നമ്മൾ സംസാരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരും കൂട്ടുകാരല്ലെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറയുമായിരുന്നു. നമ്മൾ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ കാലത്ത് മനുഷ്യർ കൂടുതൽ സ്വാർത്ഥതയുള്ളവരാണ്. അപ്പം നമ്മൾ കൂട്ടുകാരെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ്, ശരിക്കും കൂട്ടുകാരെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ വളരെ കുറച്ച് പേരോ കാണത്തുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും നമ്മൾ സംസാരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരും നമ്മുടെ കൂട്ടുകാരൻ ആകണമെന്നില്ല. അതാണ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു വരുന്നത്. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ പറയും, നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ നമ്മൾ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ സാധിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ചില കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ ഫോളോ ചെയ്യണമെന്നാണ് ഞാൻ ബ്രദർ ഇവിടെ പറയുന്നത്. അതെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മുടെ ഹൃദയം ഉള്ളുകൊണ്ട് നല്ലതായിരിക്കണം. ഉള്ളുകൊണ്ട് മറ്റുള്ളവരെ സ്നേഹിക്കുകയും ബഹുമാനിക്കുകയും സഹായിക്കുകയും, അത് ദൈവത്തോടും അങ്ങനെ ആയിരിക്കണം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ഭയങ്കരം ദുശീലങ്ങളോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വി ആർ ഡൂയിങ് ബാഡ് തിങ്സ് അഗെയിൻസ്റ്റ് morality or against anything, it will affect of our life. And one thing which is very important, what I am saying is, you should not allow money to rule you. Never ever allow money to rule you, but we should rule money. When money rules a person, he will be destroyed like anything. I have seen very big businessmen, they were ruled by money. Then afterwards they end up in suicide, end up in extramarital relationship, end up in shooting, killing themselves or other people, end up in crime like that. But when we rule money, we are able to focus and we have to invest them in particular thing. So money should never rule a person. And before making friends, don't believe everyone blindly, especially in today's world. It's very important. Never ever believe people blindly, because what you see may not be the originality, no, the reality. But when we are with them after few months, even after years, sometimes after years also you don't know the person, so don't blindly believe anybody, because human beings can change anytime. Believe God, have faith in God. In whatever religion you are, you should honor God. And I have seen those families where God is honored, good values are taught to the children, and there is kindness and empathy to others. There the family prosper like anything, and it will be till the end like that. I'm not telling that family will never have any ups and downs. See, this is life. We should be practical. There will be ups and downs in our life. There will be people coming and going, cheating us, hurting us, insulting us. It will happen. And everybody goes through this. There will be very, very hard times in our life when everybody will leave us. This will also happen. It is very natural. There will be times when we will think that we'll scroll our phone now, like phone contact list, and hardly in that scrolling, one or two numbers will be like that we can share our feelings to. Not all. And sometimes what happens when we are in our deepest feeling, down feeling, or something very sorrowful, the people we think will help us, they may be the people who are least going to help us in any way. So these all things will happen in this world. We should not, never, 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 we should rely on people to be happy in this world. People can't be believed. They can change anytime. But God, believe God. Believe in Him. I will tell you what my mother has taught, that whatever, before doing anything, you should tell all these things to God. Get His blessing and start the new thing. Don't ask people what they think, their opinion. If you ask many people about anything, about opinion of anything, you will be totally confused, and you will just uh, you will just leave that contract. This happens to many people. Don't ask to everyone you see, "Hey, I have such thing, should I do that, should I?" See, some people don't want your improvement. You should succeed in your life. They will never support you. Indirectly they will tell such things that you will leave that project. So if you are trying to do something, I'm telling you, if you have a project or you have a dream or anything new thing in your mind, you first ask God whether you have to do it or not. You will definitely get a positive outlook that you have to move forward. And then you ask your few very good friends to. Nobody has lot of friends, I'm telling you. Close friends are very close, very, very limited. It may be one or two. You ask them, and you will get the idea to do something. Don't go on be an open book to everybody. You know, telling everybody what are your problems, telling everybody what you want to do. 99% of the people are least bothered whether you succeed, whether you don't succeed. They are least bothered what you're going to face. They are not. They don't feel your. They don't feel what you are feeling. That is the truth. Because everybody is going. Hi Liban bro. Thank you so much for coming. അങ്ങനൊന്നും ചിന്തിക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയാം, ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ പറയാമെന്നല്ലേ പ്രശ്നം. മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയാം. ഞാനിവിടെ ഒരു ടോപ്പിക് ഞാൻ എടുത്തു. ആ ടോപ്പിക് എന്നാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ, എല്ലാവരും നമ്മൾ സംസാരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ വ്യക്തികളും നമ്മുടെ കൂട്ടുകാരല്ല. നമ്മൾ എന്ത് കാര്യം ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് മുമ്പേ നമുക്ക് ഇതിലൊരു ശ്രദ്ധ വേണം. നമ്മൾ കൂട്ടുകാർ ഒന്നോ രണ്ടോ പേര് കാണും, അവരായിരിക്കും നല്ലവർ. പിന്നെ നമ്മൾ ജീവിതത്തിൽ നല്ല മനുഷ്യരായിരിക്കണം. പക്ഷേ മറ്റുള്ളവർ നമ്മളോട് നല്ലതായിട്ട് പെരുമാറണമെന്ന് നമ്മൾ വിചാരിച്ചാൽ നമ്മളൊരു പരാജയത്തിൽ ഉണ്ടാവും. പിന്നെ പൈസ നമ്മളെ കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യല്ലേ. പൈസ നമ്മളെ കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യാൻ നമ്മൾ നശിക്കത്തുള്ളൂ. പക്ഷെ നമ്മൾ പൈസേനെ കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യണം. എന്നുവെച്ചാൽ നമ്മുടെ കൺട്രോളിലായിരിക്കണം പൈസ. ഒരു വണ്ടി നമ്മുടെ കൺട്രോളിലാണെങ്കിൽ ലിവാൻ ബ്രോ എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കും? വണ്ടി ചെന്ന് ആക്സിഡൻ്റ് ആവും അല്ലേ? നമുക്ക് ബ്രേക്കിൽ കൺട്രോൾ ഇല്ല, ആക്സിലേറ്ററിൽ കൺട്രോൾ ഇല്ല, ഗിയറിൽ കൺട്രോൾ ഇല്ല. ഒരു കാറ് പോയി ഇടിക്കും, നശിക്കും, നമ്മൾ ഇല്ലാതാവും. അതുപോലെ നമ്മൾ പൈസയിൽ നമുക്ക് കൺട്രോൾ ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ സംഭവിക്കുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ കയ്യിൽ നമ്മുടെ കൺട്രോളിൽ വണ്ടിയാണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് എവിടെ അത് കൊണ്ടുപോകണം എന്ന് ഉദ്ദേശമുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ നമ്മൾ എത്തിച്ചു തീരും. അത് നമുക്ക് പൈസ നമ്മുടെ കൺട്രോളിലായിരിക്കണം, അല്ലാതെ പൈസയുടെ കൺട്രോൾ മനുഷ്യരായിരിക്കണം. പിന്നെ എന്ത് കാര്യം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും പലരോടും പറയാൻ, ഈ കാണുന്നവരെല്ലാവരോടും എനിക്ക് ഈ പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്, എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെയാ ഇങ്ങനെയാ, ഞാൻ ഇത് ചെയ്യണോ ചെയ്യണ്ടേ. പല കൂട്ടുകാർ, നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കുന്ന കൂട്ടുകാർ, അവർക്ക് ആഗ്രഹം കാണത്തില്ല നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം എന്ന് ലൈഫിൽ അല്ലേ. നമ്മൾ മുമ്പോട്ട് പോകണമെന്ന് പലർക്കും ആഗ്രഹമില്ല. പിന്നെ ഒരു 99% ആൾക്കാരില്ലേ അവർക്ക് നമ്മൾ ജീവിച്ചാലും ചത്താലും ഒരു പ്രശ്നമില്ല. എനിക്ക് സുഖമാണ് ലിബാനെ. അപ്പം ഐ തിങ്ക് യു ആർ ഹാപ്പി. അതാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു വന്നത്. ഞാൻ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ പറയുന്നതെന്നറിയോ? പലരും മലയാളീസ് അല്ല. അപ്പോൾ അവർക്കും കൂടെ കേൾക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ഞാനിത് വെച്ചതാണ്. കാരണം ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ലൈഫിൽ പ്രാക്ടിക്കലി എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ഉള്ള ചീജാണ്. പല മനുഷ്യർക്കും ഇല്ലേ, ഒത്തിരി വലുതായാലും അവർക്ക് ഈ കാര്യം മനസ്സിലാകത്തില്ല. നമ്മൾ എല്ലാവരെയും വിശ്വസിച്ച്, ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ലോകം അങ്ങനെയല്ല ലിബാനെ. ലിബാൻ അറിയാം, പലർക്കും അറിയാം. പക്ഷേ നമ്മളങ്ങ് വിശ്വസിച്ച് പോവും. നമ്മൾ അറിയാതെ അങ്ങ് വിശ്വസിച്ച് പോവും. പല മനുഷ്യരും അത്ര നല്ലതായിട്ട് അവർ സംസാരിക്കുന്നത്, അത്ര ഷുഗർ കോട്ടഡ്, പഞ്ചസാര കലക്കി അവർ സംസാരിക്കുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ ഇല്ലേ, അതിനൊന്നും കാര്യമില്ല അല്ലേ? അതുകൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ലിബാൻ ബ്രോയ്ക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഞാൻ ഈ മലയാളത്തിൽ കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് സംസാരിച്ചു കേട്ടോ. അതിനൊരു ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു കേട്ടോ. അപ്പം എന്തേലും ഒന്ന് കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യേ. ഇത്രയും ചെയ്തല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ. ബ്രേക്ക്ഫാസ്റ്റ് കഴിച്ചല്ലേ? ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷമുണ്ട് ലിബാൻ. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ലിബാൻ ബ്രോന് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് മനസ്സിലാവും. പക്ഷെ ലിബാൻ ബ്രോന് ഇനി മലയാളം തന്നെ പറയണമെന്നൊരു നിർബന്ധം എന്താണെന്ന് എനിക്കിതുവരെ മനസ്സിലായില്ല. എന്നാലും സാറിയില്ല, ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓക്കെ. എനിക്ക് മലയാളം സംസാരിക്കാൻ അറിയാം. പക്ഷേ പ്രോബ്ലം എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എനിക്ക് വായിക്കാനും പറ്റും, പക്ഷേ എഴുതാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. അതാ പ്രശ്നം. എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഞാനിവിടെ നോർത്തില്ല, ഞാൻ ജനിച്ചതും വളർന്നും ഒക്കെ. ഇവിടെ എങ്ങും മലയാളം പഠിപ്പിക്കത്തില്ല. പിന്നെ ഇവിടെ എങ്ങും പഠിപ്പിക്കാനുള്ള ഇതില്ല. പക്ഷേ ചെറുപ്പം മുതൽ എനിക്ക് ഈ മലയാളം മാഗസീനൊക്കെ വരുമ്പോൾ, ബൈബിളൊക്കെ കാണുമ്പോൾ ഇതെന്താണെന്ന് അറിയാൻ വേണ്ടി പഠിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹമുള്ളപ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ അപ്പന് ഈ അക്ഷരമാല വായിച്ചു തന്നു, ഹിന്ദിയും മലയാളവും. അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ കുറച്ച് അക്ഷരം വായിച്ചു. അപ്പം അങ്ങനെ എനിക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ കമൻസൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ വായിക്കാം. പക്ഷെ സമയമെടുക്കും. പക്ഷെ എഴുതാൻ എനിക്കറിയത്തില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഈ ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ എഴുതുന്നത് കേട്ടോ. എന്നോട് പലരും ഈ കാര്യം തന്നെ ചോദിച്ചു, മലയാളം എഴുതിക്കൂടെ? നമ്മുടെ വിഷമം നമുക്കല്ലേ അറിയുന്നത്. പിന്നെ ഞങ്ങളങ്ങനെ കേരളത്തിൽ പോകുന്ന വളരെ ചുരുക്കമാണ്. എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഓൺലി ഫോർ വെക്കേഷൻ 15 days, അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ കേരളമായിട്ട് എൻ്റെ പരിചയം. there is a person who is എന്താ എഴുതി വരുന്നത്? മൊത്തം എഴുതൽ ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ, എനിക്ക് വായിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമല്ലോ. there is a person who is മൊത്തം എഴുതൽ ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ. പിന്നെ എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്? ജോബ് ചെയ്യുവാണോ? എന്താ ചെയ്യുന്നത് ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ? പഠിക്കുവാണോ? അപ്പോൾ എനിക്കറിയാമല്ലോ. അപ്പം ഞാൻ ഈ കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് ഞാനിത് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് വന്നിട്ട്. ലേറ്റായിട്ട് വരുന്നവർ എൻ്റെ റെക്കോർഡിങ് കണ്ടാൽ അവർക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവും. അപ്പം ലൈഫിൽ നമ്മൾ പ്രാക്ടിക്കലായിരിക്കണം ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ. കാരണം ഇമോഷണലായിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. മനുഷ്യരങ്ങനെയല്ല, നമ്മൾ ചിന്തിക്കുന്ന പോലല്ല മനുഷ്യർ. ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ കാലം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഭയങ്കരം എനിക്ക് തന്നെ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നില്ല, എല്ലാവർക്കും തോന്നും ഭയങ്കര സെൽഫിഷും സെൽഫാണ്. ജോബ് സോ ആൻഡ് സോ, അതെന്താ ഈ സോ ആൻഡ് സോ ജോബ്? വല്ലപ്പോഴും വിളിക്കത്തുള്ളൂ, അങ്ങനെയാണോ ജോബ്? സോ ആൻഡ് സോ ജോബ് എന്താ ലിബാനെ? അങ്ങനെ വല്ല ജോബുണ്ടോ? ഈ സോ ആൻഡ് സോ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ വല്ലവരും വിളിക്കുമ്പോൾ പോകുന്ന അങ്ങനത്തെ ജോബാണ്. അതെന്താ ജോബ്? അങ്ങനെ ജോബുണ്ട്. കുഴപ്പമില്ല. എന്ത് ചെയ്താലും നല്ലപോലെ ചെയ്യുക, ഫോക്കസ് ചെയ്യുക, മുമ്പോട്ട് പോകാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. വിജയിക്കുക തന്നെ ചെയ്യും. നമ്മൾ മുമ്പോട്ട് പോകാൻ ശ്രമിച്ചാൽ വിജയിക്കുക തന്നെ ചെയ്യും. അങ്ങനെ നല്ല മനുഷ്യരായിരിക്കും, അതാണ് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. എന്ത് പറ്റി? ഞാൻ ഫിലോസഫി ഒന്നും അല്ല പറയുന്നത് കേട്ടോ. അങ്ങനെ കൂടുതൽ കണ്ണുമിഴിച്ച് ചിന്തിക്കേണ്ടൊന്നും ആവശ്യമില്ല. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള വലിയ കാര്യങ്ങളൊന്നും അല്ല ഞാൻ സംസാരിച്ചു കേട്ടോ. സിമ്പിൾ തിങ്ങാണ് ഞാൻ സംസാരിച്ചത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് കണ്ണുമിഴിച്ച് കാണുമോ മുകളിലോട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ ചിന്തിച്ചിരിക്കുകയൊന്നും ചെയ്യണ്ട. എൻ്റെ പൊന്ന് ലിബാൻ ബ്രോയെ മനസ്സിലാക്ക്. വെരി സിമ്പിൾ തിങ്സ് ഇൻ സിമ്പിൾ വേർഡ്സ് ഐ ഹാവ് ജസ്റ്റ് എൻ്റെ ഒരു എന്താ പറയുന്നത്, മലയാളത്തിൽ എനിക്ക് ചിന്തിക്കണം പറയണമെങ്കിൽ. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ഒരു തോട്ട് അങ്ങോട്ട് വെച്ചെന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ അത് ലൈഫിൽ എപ്പോഴേലും അത് അനുഭവിച്ച് കാണുമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് എൻ്റെ ഒരു ഉറപ്പായ ഒരു ഇതാ പറയുന്നത്. എനിക്ക് വേർഡ്സ് കിട്ടത്തില്ല ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ലൈഫിൽ നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും ഇതെല്ലാം നമ്മൾ അനുഭവിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള വ്യക്തികളാണ്, ശരിയല്ലേ? എന്താ പറ്റി? എന്താ ഇങ്ങനെ ചിന്തിക്കുന്നത്? ഫിലോസഫി ഒന്നുമല്ല, ഇറ്റ്സ് പ്രാക്ടിക്കൽ തിങ്. ലൈഫിലെ പ്രാക്ടിക്കൽ തിങ്ങാണ് പറയാം. ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. ലിബാൻ ബോ വന്നതിന് ഒത്തിരി ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചതിന് സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ എമോജി തന്നതിനും വലിയ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. ഒത്തിരി ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. ബ്രോ ഇങ്ങനെ എൻ്റെ ലൈവിൽ വാ. ചിലപ്പോൾ ഈ സമയത്തിടും, ചിലപ്പോൾ 3 മണിക്കിടും. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് എങ്ങനെയാണ് സമയം കിട്ടുന്ന അതനുസരിച്ച് ഞാൻ ഇടും. ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചില്ല ആരെങ്കിലും ഇത്രയും പേര് വരുമെന്നും ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചില്ല. വിചാരിക്കാനും അല്ല അല്ലേ. എന്നാലും ഓരോരുത്തരെ നമ്മൾ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സിനോടൊക്കെ സംസാരിക്കാൻ കിട്ടുമ്പോൾ അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും യൂട്യൂബേഴ്സിനോടൊക്കെ സംസാരിക്കാൻ കിട്ടുന്ന ഒരു അവസരം ഒത്തിരി നല്ല അവസരം അല്ലേ. പിന്നെ ബ്രേക്ക്ഫാസ്റ്റൊക്കെ കഴിച്ചോ? ബ്രേക്ക്ഫാസ്റ്റ് അല്ല, ലഞ്ചിന് സമയമാവുന്നു. ലഞ്ചൊക്കെ കഴിച്ചോ? എൻ്റെ സമയം ഉണ്ടാകാൻ പോവാണ്. 1 മണിക്കൂർ ഏകദേശം ആയി വരിക. അപ്പം ഞാൻ പിന്നെയും അടുത്ത നാളെ എന്നും ലൈവ് ഇടണമെന്നാണ് ഞാൻ ഓർക്കുന്നത്. കാരണം വാച്ച് അവർ കിട്ടണ്ടേ. അങ്ങനെ അപ്പോൾ ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷം ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ. ലൈഫിൽ മുമ്പോട്ടൊക്കെ പോവുക. ദൈവം അനുഗ്രഹിക്കട്ടെ. പിന്നെ എൻ്റെ ലൈവിൽ വരണം. ഞാൻ വിടുമ്പോൾ ലിബാൻ ബ്രോയുടെ ലൈവ് എപ്പോഴാണെന്ന് പറയാമെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ആരുടെയും ലൈവ് കാണുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ലൈവിൽ ഞാൻ എല്ലാവരെയും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നൊരു വ്യക്തി തന്നെയാണ്. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ. എൻ്റെ മലയാളം ഞാൻ കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് പറഞ്ഞതിന് ഹാർട്ട് തന്നതിന് ഒത്തിരി ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷം. ആൻഡ് ബി ഇൻ ടച്ച്. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പം ഞാൻ ലൈവ് നിർത്തുക. ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ, ഹാവ് എ ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ ആൻഡ് നൈസ് ഡേ. അത് മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയണോ? നല്ലൊരു ദിനം. എന്താ പറയുന്നത് ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ, അങ്ങ് അത് പൂർത്തീകരിക്കുക. ഞാൻ ആശ്വസിക്കുന്നതിന് എന്താ ഓക്കെ ഒക്കെ നല്ലൊരു ദിനം. ഹാവ് എ ബ്ലെസ്ഡ് ഡേ. അത് മലയാളത്തിൽ ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ തന്നെ അങ്ങ് ട്രാൻസ്ലേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് അതങ്ങ് മനസ്സിലാക്കുക കേട്ടോ. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് ലിബാൻ ബ്രോ. I will be coming in next live tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye bro. Have a nice day.